Welcome back to Great Gadgets and Gear. Okay, I got another camp light for you because I was searching this year for some solar powered camp lights to try out. So this was something I came across while I was looking. I checked out the Lucy, and I think the other one is Luminade. Lucy was too underpowered. The decent Luminade was like $80. So I'm like, I'm not going to pay $80 for a camp light. But while I was looking, I came across this. This is not solar, but it is inflatable. So I thought it was kind of interesting to look at. Plus it boasts 500 lumens. This is on Amazon. Right now it's $27, but at the time that I seen it and purchased it, it had a 50% off coupon, which I thought was kind of weird. So I paid $13.50 for this light. So at $13.50, it was way worth trying. There's the name. I'm not going to mangle the name. And then here's some more specifications for you if you can zoom in on that if you want. So for $13.50, I said, oh man, I have got to try this out. I am so curious. So I took it out. So it comes in this nice little bag. It's crinkly and noisy, but it's a really cool little bag. I like it. The first thing is it comes with this little battery pack. It takes 3 AA batteries, so we'll try that out. It comes with 2 sticky Velcro patches, so you can stick it to the light, so you can hang the light where you want to. You get the nice crinkly storage bag, which I like. It's a perfect fit, not too big, not too small. You get an extension cord. And then the light. So with the light, they give you a nice little Velcro to wrap it up. And then, I believe this is around, I forgot how long the cord is, but the 2 cords combined, the cord that's attached, and this cord is over 8 feet. So you have over 8 feet. You can power this by plugging it into your wall outlet if you have a dongle. You can use the battery pack that they provide, but you got to put your own batteries in it. Or my favorite, and most people have these, is an external battery pack. I think this is the way to go for versatility. So here's the light. Here's the control panel, little control switch. On and off, to dim, to brighten, and then special feature in the middle, so we'll check that out. Alright, so I'm going to roll it out here, and then we'll show you on the floor, because this thing is really long. From this little rubber handle here to the rubber handle at the other end here, it's almost 3 feet long. So that's pretty cool. The light itself in the center, I think it's, let me check here. I was pretty sure it was like 29, the little light strip. All this is a LED light strip inside this inflation tube. I'd say it's 30 inches inside the tube. On the back, it's a nice rubbery material too. Whatever this plastic is, it's a rubbery feeling. It does not feel cheap at all. I mean, it feels really nice quality. So that I was kind of impressed by. Not so much these flimsy little handles here, but there's also some little straps here that you can hang it on. This circle here is a magnet. And then you can see it's adjustable, 10 levels up to 500 lumens. We'll test that. And then another magnet, and then another strap, and then the other little kind of flimsier strap. So now, a few things I noticed with this right off the bat that concerned me, even at $13.50, is the inflation device. They put it over the biggest failure point of all of these lights with LED strips, which is the connection here. See how well you can see that. Plus, they did not reinforce the connection there. They didn't put like any tubing over that on the inside to help protect that a little bit more from your spit, from the condensation, because this is directly over that connection where you're going to be blowing it up. So that's the major design flaw that I see with this product. They should have moved this down to this end, and they could have even put it off center so it's not directly over the light switch. or the LED strip, sorry. Because it's an inflation valve. You're going to use your mouth, you're going to get moisture and stuff in there. So moisture and electronics don't mix. Plus another thing, this is a one-way inflation valve. So you blow into it, you don't have to push the little dongle, you just blow into it and it holds the air. But when you go to deflate this, you have to depress this. Now the problem with this once it's blown up is you have to press pretty hard to deflate it, and you're depressing it right against the failure point of the connection. Again, just kind of a really overlooked in the design department there. Okay, so that's my little critique on that failure point that I see. So now I'm going to throw my spit in here. I'm going to blow this up and we'll take a look. Oh, one more thing that's really cool about this though is it's a frosted plastic. So it's not a clear, cheapy plastic. It really cuts down on the harshness of the lights. It makes it a really easy light. So that is cool. Alright. How many breaths this is going to take? I don't know because I've been talking, so. I'm going to go with 3. And you can see the little change in color there, the moisture from blowing in. Again. So I didn't blow it up like too much pressure wise, but there you go. Because another problem here is to close this valve, you have to press really hard, and you're pressing right up against, you guessed it, I'm trying to do it from the offside, right up against that wire, so you got to be careful. Okay, so there she is in all her glory. Don't worry, I'm going to put this on the floor to show you, but it's just easier on the old back here to show you up here. So, wow, you can even, it probably won't pick up on camera, but actually the moisture has traveled down the tube. So there are some moisture spots in this whole section from here back from blowing it up. So that's a good foot. So not good. But we'll see how she holds up. Okay, so we're going to test out first their battery pack. Alright, you can see it's a nice little, almost gives a bluish hue on the camera. It's not quite bluish, but it is, well, I guess it's a little bluish. But it's a nice soft light, so that's kind of cool. Alright, so we're going to test the power of this. I'm going to kill the lights. And then I'm going to turn you around, put this on the floor. I better do that before I kill the lights because I'll probably trip over everything. So let me spin you around here, and I'm banging into everything in the kitchen here with this tripod. Okay, so as you can see, it's quite long. Like I said, from tip to tip, it's 36 inches, so 3 feet, 30 inches for the actual light part of it. So it's a good size light. Alright, let's check it out. Alright, first I'm going to show you on the floor so you can see me go through the 10 adjustments. So I think this is at the lowest level. Let me make sure. Nope, that's the lowest level. Okay, so you get 10. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can see after you get to 10 it won't click no more, and you can see my floor a little better. Alright, so now I'm going to hold it up. This is at 10 as far as it lighting the room. There's no way that's 500 lumens, but we all know when you run off of a battery pack you don't get the full power. So now I'm going to go down again. This is at 10. The versatility of having 10 steps is really cool, especially on a real budget piece like this. Let me go all the way down. I don't know if this has a memory or not. So alright, I'm all the way down. So now I'm going to switch from their battery pack to, hold on one second, sorry. to my external battery pack. I'm doing this in the dark, so hold on. And it doesn't have a memory because I think it just jumped up to high there. Okay. So here is low on the external battery pack. And I'm going to show you on the floor too, but I just want to get this going here. So that's 1, 2. Look at how it jump up already. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's probably 500 lumens. It is just bright in here, and I'm doing it behind the camera so it doesn't mess with the camera lens, but clear as day. I mean, you can see really, really well. So that is quite impressive. Okay, and I'll run through, go down here so you can see. Watch the floor. See how dark it gets? I mean, that is really, really cool. I'm really impressed with this. All the way up again. So that is just impressive. I think that's a very awesome light if it holds up. I have some concerns that I showed you already. But wow, I mean, for $13.50, that's awesome. That is bright. And I'm sorry I can't show you outside my security lights, though. I mean, I have to get up on the roof to shut them off because of the dumb system those came with. But again, read the descriptions more thoroughly. Alright, so now we're going to check out... I'm trying to hold all this stuff with one hand, sorry. Now we're going to check out the... I'm burning this dongle out. There we go. The little dongle, we're going to check out the 2 swipey arrows and see what they do. So, first click, it is dimming it, brightening it. Alright, second click, wow, flashy mode. Third click, nothing. Okay, then you're back to the dim and bright. Okay, so it's 2 settings. You get the dim and the bright, and then the flashy. Okay, and that's back up to 10. Alright, you know, I'm just very impressed with this little blow-up light. And I hope it holds up. That's probably not going to help it throwing it on the floor, but I hope it holds up. That is pretty cool. So another feature of this, which I'm going to show you. Hold on. Let me scoop her up again. We'll test out the magnet here. Alright. So it's on my fridge. You can clearly see my fridge. So it is stuck to the fridge, no problem. So anything magnetic, it's going to stick to, which is cool. And again, you have those Velcro tabs too. So if you have a fiberglass RV or a tent or whatever, you can use those things. Here you could hang it from, you have one on each side, so you can hang it from a bunch of different things. You could use a carabiner or something. So, alright, I'm going to turn the light on and come back over to the countertop to finish this out. Okay, so very cool. I'm impressed with it. I think it's very, very cool. That is just cool. Okay, so turn that off. Alright, so now I'll show you how to deflate it, and then we should be to the end of this video. Thanks for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Let me know you're enjoying these camp lights. Let me know if this is something that you would try out, especially if you can get it at the price I did. Snag it for $13.50. I think it's definitely worth trying for $13.50. But anyways, okay, so let me get some more light on the subject here. Okay. Alright, so you open up the valve, and then while you're pressing this valve down, you're going to have to start rolling it up from this end to squeeze the air out. Press. And then slowly rolling up from the other end. Again, I'm wondering how long it's going to last with rolling up that LED strip inside, because those things are not known to be robust. Got to give it a little press too. Okay, one way. Okay, so you can leave it open or to save on the wear and tear. Just roll it up. I suppose too, if you wanted to try to save the longevity of this thing, you instead of rolling it up the way I am, you could also probably just cinch it up maybe this way. I don't know if that's going to be less wear and tear, but 1350, I'm just going to roll it up. I like that they give you the little Velcro to try to keep everything together nice and neat. That was a nice touch. Just keep it together. You don't really need it though, it's not even on there that tight. I didn't attach the 8-foot extension cord. We all know what an 8-foot extension cord is, so all it does is it's a USB, so you plug that into here, and then again, if you have a dongle, you can plug it into your wall. This is going to be your best option here, is an external battery pack. You've seen the Wade jump up. We all know these don't, you get light out of them, so if it's an emergency or your battery pack runs dead, it's a good backup if you can't plug into an indoor outlet or something. It all goes back into the package. Very, very easy. There is no fighting, which is a nice feature as well. The bag is perfectly sized. It's not too big, it's not too small. Everything fits inside really good. So overall, other than the deficiencies that I pointed out, which again, this is just my personal opinion, and your mileage may vary. I can't wait to try it out. I hope it does survive. It'd be nice if, even if it survived one camping season, 2 would be really great at $13.50. Let me know what you think. Would you try this? Did you like it? Did you not like it? What are your thoughts on it? Alright. So this is the last of the camping lanterns for now. Unless something really amazing jumps out at me, I'm going to move on, because I have some other gear that I need to purchase for this season coming up. I'm still working on the Get Home bag, and I had a a spark. You're not going to want to miss the Get Home bag. It's not going to be your average Get Home bag. I mean, the contents on Get Home bags, they vary from person to person, region to region, what your needs are, your distance, situation, all that kind of stuff. We'll go over that during that video, but there's definitely going to be a surprise in that video that I have not seen in other videos. Not to say that people haven't thought about it, because they might have, but we'll get to that when we get to that video. So thanks for sticking around. I appreciate it. I'm going to let you go because this video ran a little bit long. Thanks so much. Take care, and I hope you have a great camping season.